Hi friends, today we are going to discuss about the stats paper in the Iitm Qualifier examination. So here all these things are mandatory, which you all people will be filling it up and all. So now we need to see that the green mark here in the question paper. Now we are going to discuss the correct answers and the wrong answers, why they are correct and all. So in this we will be looking after. So the one which is marked with green color is perfect, right? And with the red color it is wrong. So let's go into the questions right now. So yeah, what is the first question? Which of the following options is or are incorrect for a variable having ratio scale of measurement? So which of the following options are incorrect, are or is incorrect for a variable having ratio scale of measurement? So incorrect, they are saying incorrect. Please note, incorrect means what? Which are not true. So order of the data is meaningful. Yes, this is true. Multiplication and division of variables of values of a variable is possible. Remember one thing, when the question comes incorrect, the other need not be always true. Anything will be true. So here you see, difference between the values of a variable cannot be evaluated. So is this correct or incorrect? No, it is incorrect. They can be evaluated. Difference between the values, ratio. See the word ratio. Ratio itself says that the difference. So the difference between the values of variable can be corrected, but here they have said cannot be evaluated. So this is incorrect. There is no absolute zero for a variable. No, there is an absolute zero, but here what they have stated it to be no. So this is also incorrect. Now let's come to the next question. So in this way we have seen the first question. Now let's see the next question. Wow, this is a percentile question. Hey, great. So if the 70th percentile of the data set, 78, 60, A, 65, 66 is A, then what can be the possible values of A? How is it possible? What will be the possible value over here? How do we calculate the percentile? So here what we should find, so the values are 78, 60, A, 65, 66. What they have given? 70th percentile. So we know that we will be calculating the percentile using the formula NP, where N is the number of the data set and P is the percentile which we are going to calculate. So 70th means the P value would be 0.7 N. Now before calculating the percentile, we need to just arrange them in the ascending order. So in the given data set of 5 numbers, what is the number? 60, 65, 66, 78 and A. See, I don't know what is A exactly, so I'm not going to take A in between or anywhere until and unless I calculate. So what is the N? N is 5. So 5 times 0.7 is how much? 3.5. So we need, even if it is 3.5, we need to consider the answer to be fourth term. So the fourth term is A. So what should be the arrangement? 60, 65, 66, A and 78. So now we will see on the screen what are the numbers. Why is 65 not considered? 65 is not considered because already 65 is existing as a second term and this number is after 66. So we need to consider either 66 or any number greater than 66 but less than 78. So are there any options? Yes, 66 is there, 70 is there. So these are the possible values of A. So this is how we have calculated the percentile, the value A of the 70th percentile. Now yes, the next question is, what about A? There is the time series data. Wow, what is the time series data? Already we have seen. It will have the event which is occurring in a particular time and following a series exactly is known as the time series data. What it is? See, Rainfall is recorded at the 3 locations on a particular day. No. It should be very prescribed at only one position. See, humidity measured daily at Chennai for 50 days. Yes, this gives us a correct inference of particularly about the Chennai's humidity for the 50 days. So that is a time series. See, exactly it is giving us the exactly how we are doing, what is happening exactly at particular position. It's concentrating at the only whole and sole particular position. Regarding inflation data in India from 1965 to 2010 annually. Yeah, see, this is also a time series data because it is particular, it's very particular. Stock returns earned by shareholders of Rolex. Oh, what? As for the year ended 31st December 2018. Stock returns earned by shareholders of Rolex. So it depends. Shareholders are not unique, they vary all the time. So we will be not going with that. The next question. Oh, very great. If m1 is equal to x1 plus x2 till xn by n, m2 is equal to x2 plus x3 plus till, oh, very good. M3 is till xn plus 2 by n. Okay, choose the correct options. Do you know, then let us see the questions. Choose the correct options. Please see over here. We were given 4 options. Yes. Now, give me the explanation. How many of you know how to find the middle term? How to find the middle term? Or how can you find? Can anybody try this? Or shall I explain? It is nothing but see. If you want to find the M3 or M2, just look over here. If M1 is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 till xn by n, M2 is equal to x2 plus x3 plus xn plus 1 by n, and M3 so and so. Now, you wanted to find the thing. How? You see over here. Please concentrate. M2, now just go with the options if you want. M2 is M1 plus this one. Is it so? See, M2, the series is starting from x2. Okay. M1, the series is starting from x1 till xn. M3 is starting from x3 to xn plus 2. Now M2, so what they are telling? M1, okay, till you write M1 means what? The entire one, x1 plus x2 plus till xn plus xn plus 1 minus x3 means this xn plus 1, okay, minus x3. Why will be minus x3 work out over here? There's one more x2 also extra, right? So this is wrong. The next one, m3 is equal to m2. So m3 is what? x3 plus x4 plus till xn plus 2 by n. Now what is m3? m2, what is m2? Actually m2 is starting from x2 plus x3 plus till xn plus 1 by 1. So what he has done, he has he has added one x2 over here, and subtracted one x2 over here. Okay, so the previous term is xn plus 1. He has taken the thing as m2. Very good. As each and every term, sorry, x2 by n and x2 by n he has added and subtracted. There's no harm. You always remember while you are doing any equations process or anything, there's no harm in adding and subtracting the same quantity in an equation, because see, plus 2 minus 2 is what? It's 0. So it doesn't harm our equation. So here also he has added and subtracted plus x2 by n and minus x2 by n. So by doing that, what has happened? He has got the formula x2 plus x3 plus x4 till xn plus 1 by n, as he considered as one term as m2, and x2 xn plus 2 minus x2 by n he has taken it as another term. So this is how we have got the solution. So yes, we are able to arrange the terms. Always remember, whenever these type of questions are there, please try to arrange the terms. Just arrange the terms by seeing this, you will be getting. So this is absolutely fine. The next one, this one, the same procedure. M1 is what? x1 plus x2 plus till by xn by n. Then what is m2? M2 is nothing but what? it is x2. It will start from x2 plus xn plus 1, right? So he has done. So he has to subtract what? He has to subtract minus x1. So this will not work. So that's why this is wrong. So the same x1. See, I said he has to subtract x1 and he has got it. So this is how he needs to do the problem. So the option 2 and 4 are the correct answers for this question. So this is a really very good question. There is a comprehension type. Very good. A cricket analyst wishes to analyze the runs scored by MS Dhoni in international matches. He analyzes the batting statistics of 11 matches randomly selected from all the international matches played by Dhoni in the last 4 years and issues the following statements. Wow. Statement 1, statement 2, statement 3. What are those? The average runs scored by Dhoni in those randomly selected 11 matches is 85.2. Very good. Average means what? Just taken this one. Means 11 matches. So x1 plus x2 till x11 by 11 is 85.2. Okay. You should get this picture in your mind. MS Dhoni loses his wicket mostly at the score of 31 international matches. Okay. Means 31 is not. MS Dhoni has played more matches against Australia on Australian pitches than Indian pitches. Okay, good. On Australia, it seems that on the Australian pitches is on the ground of Australia. He has played more matches against Australia. Now, take the question. Which of the following statements is or are true? So first of all, remember what he has taken. They have told us about the 11 matches they have selected. In the Australian pitches, he has played more. And at 31, he was out. Most of the matches he was out. So keeping all this in your mind, you just see. Sample is all international matches? No. The sample what? They have said they have selected only 11 matches. So yes. Population is all the international matches played by MS Dhoni. Perfect. Sample is 11. Already we have seen. This is very given. Population is all the international base Modi. No, it is not told that it is in the last 4 years. So this is absolutely wrong. Next question. Which measure of central tendency is used to issue statement 3? What is the statement 3? Yeah. What is that? It is like on the Australian pitches, he has played more games against Australia than Indian pitches. Yes. Obviously, there is mode. See, what is mode? Recurrent, frequent, recurring, or frequently the same matches are recurring, or something which is repeated more times is called the mode in the given sample. So, in the sample taken of the 11 samples, the frequently occurring was Australian mode. So, how we have seen, it is not via mean or median, it is via mode. So, the answer, this one is exactly theoretical, you can just apply. The next question. The statistical analysis that has helped to reach at statement 2 is, it's an inferential statistics. They have taken the inferences and have they taken. This is not descriptive, this is an inferential statistics. The next question is, 6 employees are randomly selected from an office to check if their average working hours per week are affected by smoking. Okay. So smoking obviously, software and all other works, the people who have an habit of smoking cannot remove. They say their smoking behavior and average working hours per week are recorded in table Q.1. Based on the given information, answer the sub question. So employee 1, employee 2, employee 3. So there are the 6 employees in which I think few are smoking and few are not smoking. I hope 1, 2, 3, 3 are smoking and 3 are not smoking. Very good. Average working hours per week. So yeah, just keenly observe here. The person who has a smoking habit is having 20, 15. So you could see there's a drastic change. Who are not smoking a CC. People say, no, if you are not smoking, it's very good for health. We are able to work for more hours. That's why it's very good. Financially and mentally also. Now let's go to the next question. What is this? Calculate the absolute value of, this is the absolute value of Biserial Correlation coefficient between smoking behavior and average working hours per week. Okay. The next one, just let me calculate it. Biserial coefficient. How do we calculate? So yes, what we have to see over here, we need to calculate the biserial correlation coefficient between the smoking behavior and average working hours per week. So what is the biserial correlation coefficient? How is it defined? It is given by the formula RB is equal to 2 times y1 minus y0. I think it's by n. So just find the values. N is the sample size, y1 is y0 and y1 are the scores at 0 and 1. And always do remember correlation coefficient. When the term comes the correlation coefficient, let it be biserial or anything, it always lies in between 0 to 1. 0 to 1. So please do remember, always the biserial coefficient will be in between the ratio 0 to 1. So just keeping the values over here with y1 and y0, placing the values, and n, where n is equal to 6, 2 is 2, y1 and y0, please check the values given in the upper place, and we will be getting the correlation coefficient. How we will see. So by taking the values of y1 and y0, you will be getting the values of the biserial coefficient. It will be ranging between 0 to 1. So when you substitute the values, you will be getting it 0.9 to 0.96. So the next question is, as are the average working hours per week of the employees per week of the employees strongly influenced by their smoking behavior? Yes, obviously they are influenced, or they are strongly influenced by their smoking. Yes, because the absolute value of the point biserial coefficient is close to 1. Yes, here we have seen the biserial coefficient is ranging in between 0.9 to 0.96. When they are rounded off, they are very close to 1. They are really very close to 1. So yes, they are affected. They are affected. No, this is wrong. No absolute value, no. Whenever the absolute value is nearest to 1, we always consider that to be positive. No, is this 0.9 and 0.96 close to 0? No, these are never close to 0. So these all the three options are wrong. So now let's see the next question. Two teachers A and B are assigned to check the English paper attempted by the students of class 12. The mean and population variance of the marks of the 30 papers checked. Okay, number of papers are 30. Remember, teacher A is 60 and 25 respectively. For the remaining 20 papers checked by teacher B, it is 50 and 16 respectively. Okay, based on the given information, please answer the questions. What is the mean marks? Mean marks obtained by the students of class 12 in English. Mean marks. How do you calculate? See, mean marks. What they have given to teachers, check the mean. Mean is 60. It's 50. What are they? Mean and population variance of the marks of 30 papers. So for X30, they have got 60, and for X20, they have got 50. Okay. Now, class 12. So what has happened? For 30 students, the mean marks are 60. For 20 students, the mean marks are 50. How we will do? When they wanted to know this one, we will do 60 times 30 plus 20 times 50 by the total number of students. These are 50. So you do it 1800 plus 1000 by 50, which is nothing but 2800 by 50, which is nothing but 56. That's it. So here you have got the calculation, and the answer to be 56. Now, the next question. What is the population variance of the marks? It is also the same method. How we will be doing? Sigma 1, sigma 2, n1 sigma 1 plus n2 sigma 2 by n1 plus n2. So here, what are the population variance given over here? Please go, let us check. Those are 25, and 16 respectively. So here what we need to calculate? We need to calculate the population variance. But already the population variance for the groups, like for the first 30 people and for the next 20 people were already given to us in the question. What are those? For the first 30 people, the population variance is 25, and the next 20 people it is 16. 25 and 16. So for 30 it is 25, for 20 it is 16. So what are the sample size in total? N is N1 plus N2, that is 30 plus 20, which is 50. So now I would like to say, how do we calculate the population variance? Summation exi minus mu whole square by n, where I is equal to 1 to n for the population variance. For sample variance, then it would be n minus 1. So now we already have all the values. We have n1, n2, the variations or variances already calculated. So keeping all these values in the formula, we can get the solution like 45.1 to 45.7, the range. So we will be discussing the answers using the range over there. As the values of x1, x2, x3 are not defined here in the previous question, see, the x1, x2, x3 values are not given. Just they said 30 solution, 30, 20. So we need to do accordingly. So now let us go to the next question. Participants versus events. Wow, very good. So this is the bar graph given over here. On the y-axis, it's the number of participants, and on the x-axis, there are the events which are conducted. I think, yeah, in a college fest. Very good. So what are the different types, events which are conducted over here? They are dance, music, magic, poetry, and stand-up comedy. This is a new one, I think. So the number of participants are 10, 15, 14, 9, and 12. Very good. Now, what is the relative frequency corresponding to the event music? So how we are going to calculate the relative frequency music? See, they are 15 by how many are there? You please calculate how many. Now, what is the total? 10 plus 15 plus 14 plus 9 plus 1. Come on. What is the total value? 10 plus 15 plus 14 plus 9. You need to find the total value. How do you are calculating? Yes, 60. So the value is 60. Now calculate 15 divided by 60. It is 0.25. So the relative frequency for the music is 0.25. Yes. So it is ranging in between 0.22 to 0.28. But the accurate answer is 0.25. Now the next question. If the count of the candidates participated in each event is decreased by 1, okay, then choose the correct options. Okay, yeah, mode will always be the same. The median will change. The median will change. The mode will not change. See, for example, not only this question, you just take the example 7, 7, 2, 8, 7, 6, 5. Now what I have done, what is the mode over here? It is 7 because it has occurred 2 times. Now if I have decreased it by 1, 6, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4. But you see here, this just don't consider this one. You see the mode is 6. The mode is 6, right? It has come 2 times. The mode will never change. The 2 times occurrence are 2 times. Equally they are increasing or equally they are decreasing. That's it. It will not change, okay? The median will remain same. No, the median will change because the values have changed. The mode of the data set will change. No. Mean of the data set will change. No. So these are the wrong questions. So the next question. Find the correlation coefficient between x and y for the data set. Okay, x, y, the values are given. Okay. Just give me 1 second. So what is the correlation coefficient given? The formula given by it is R summation of xi minus x bar whole into yi minus y bar by root over summation of xi minus x bar whole square into summation of yi minus y bar whole square. So where x bar and y bar are nothing but the mean. So x bar is what? Minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4. Sum of the observations by number of the observations. So number of observations are 6. So it is like 6 by 6, so 1, and y bar is 10 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus, we will add all the y values by 6. So 36 by 6, which is equal to 6. So this is how we have got your x bar and y bar. Next, we will substitute the answers. So look over here, xi minus x bar. So minus 2 minus 1, yi minus y bar. So 10 minus 6. This value by root over minus 3 whole square times 4 whole square. Next, plus minus 3 minus 1 yi. Yi is how much? 5 minus 6 by root over 4 square. Here, the next one, minus 4 minus 1, 3 times 6, 3 minus 6 by root over 5 square times 3 minus 6 is minus 3. Similarly, plus 6 minus 1 times 3 minus 6 by root over again 5 square 3 square plus it's 5 minus 1 5 minus 6 by 4 square minus 1 4 square plus 4 minus 1 times 10 minus 6 by summation 3 square 4 square. Now you just see, this is how we will be calculating the correlation coefficient for each and every thing. Now you just please check it out. Minus 3 times 4 . So we have seen here, I have written everything. So minus 12 by 12, it is equal to minus 1. Minus 4 minus 3 minus 4 times minus 1 is plus 4 by 4, again it will be plus 1. Minus 4 minus 1, it's minus 5 times minus 3 is plus 15 by root over down is again 15, so this will be plus 1. This is also the same way. 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 times of minus 3 is minus 15. So minus 15 by 15. This would be minus 1. Here it is 4. 4 times of minus 1 is minus 4. Minus 4 by 4 is minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. 10 minus 6 is 4. So 3 times 4, and down also we are going to do. So it is plus 1. So plus 1, minus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1. So the answer would be 0. So that's it, how we have done the paper till now. This is what the stats paper is all about this time for Iit Madras Qualifier examination. I hope you have gone through the paper and the answers very clearly. So meet you in the next time. Bye bye.